Good afternoon, well, it's Ivan O'Mara. Coming to the evening. It's still afternoon. It's only 4:30 right now. Hope you guys enjoyed my video I made 2 days ago. I got back from work, I don't know, like 40 minutes ago. Today was fucking busy. I go 40. Holy shit. It was like weekend busy and I was alone. And I was so stressed out. Like every 10 minutes plates were coming in, cups, and it's just like I was so stressed out. And I had to do a mountain of garbage at the end of the day. I was so tired. Yeah, I came to work and I saw the restaurant was packed. I'm like, fuck, a lot of work for me and I'm alone. Which wasn't fun. It wasn't fun, Samsara. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. That's why I told you, like 5 more years I'm done. I'm sick and tired of being a dishwasher, man. Doing this fuck. This is below my pay grade. I'm not supposed to do this job. I'm supposed to be living an amazing life, rich life, but the gates betray me. That's why I'm a dishwasher. Duh. The gates betrayed me. Yeah. I might say another. Because they're blind while they're angry, they agree they're crazy people. Like, you gotta be a crazy person to keep someone poor and keep someone working minimum wage knowing that he can't make a living and while you're making your trillions. And that person's God and he created this world for you to breathe. You gotta be a crazy person. The gates are up there. Yeah, I don't care if Ivan's poor for the rest of his life. I don't want him touching my money. That's why you're not touching my money either when you see me upstairs. The money off the book is mine. It's not yours. It's mine. I wrote it. You didn't write it. It's mine. The Xanus brand is mine. It's not the Gates. Everything in the world is theirs, but the book, the Xanus book, is not theirs. They didn't write it. They don't own the rights to it. I own the rights to it. I have the keys. I would sell to them, and that money's mine. It's my money, not yours. I'm sorry. Yeah, and I wrote a masterpiece, by the way. The book I wrote, Xanus, is a masterpiece. The camera seems darker. The lighting seems a bit dark. I don't know. Yeah. The Xanus IP is mine. I own it. Which equals financial control for me, for my money, and billions for me. Because the Gates are not touching my money. I didn't sell to them. In other words, once I come back, obviously, the Gates gonna be pissed off like, fuck, man, like, Ivan's alive and we didn't sell to us. A deal's a deal. Yeah. I didn't sell to you and you killed me and so let me make my fucking money out. Let it make his money. Even though it's gonna piss me off, let him make his money. And it's gonna piss him off, but they have to let me make my money. Because the deal was I pay the fee and I have to pay my significant other and I pay my dues and let me make my fucking money. Yeah. Because I have the keys, that equals billions for me, man, for my book. Yeah. How much we make, Ivan? Anywhere from I don't know, 10 billion to 20 billion bucks I make off the book, around that range. But I think I'm gonna make 13, 14 billion around there maybe off the book. 15. I think I'm gonna make more than 10. 10's me being humble. I think I'm gonna make maybe 14, maybe 15, maybe 60 million bucks off the book. Something crazy, yeah, a lot of money, man. Yeah. With that money, I can start Sky's Entertainment with my significant other. I can pay my team a rich salary. I can pay the Hollywood actors the millions. I can afford it. I'm a billionaire now. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I can pay Eric Razahaki a rich contract for the movie. A rich salary, yeah. Pay Tony his rich salary. I'm a billionaire, I can afford it. Pay them all a lot of money. Everyone work for my company a lot of money. So the real battle is about to control. Yes. And even though even though $14 billion is pocket change at the gates, they know because I have the keys and I now control my own money. That's a lot of power. Me with $14 billion in my bank is a lot of power because I have the keys to the kingdom. I can make easy money. All Ivan has to do is fund his movie for $1.5 billion. He's gonna make his billions back off the movie merchant game. Looking at the whole industry and the world buying it, man. Something crazy. And some of the foreign world too, like China, Japan. Yeah. But my game will be in English though. It will not be in the movie. I'll have subtitles like Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Russian, French. So for those in Quebec who don't speak English, they can watch my movie in French subtitles. That way they understand the movie. Sarah? But the game will be English. Will be English. The subtitles will be English too. Obviously, the game will be English. The Zane's game will be English, obviously. The movie will be English too, but I'm going to have subtitles. For English ones, if you want to understand the movie better, you can put your English subtitles on them. Watch it with the English subtitles. French, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, Russian. And that's it. Like 6, 7 languages. That's good enough. Spanish for the people in Mexico and South America. They speak Spanish over there. Obviously, Spain. But Europe, most people in Europe is English. Most people in Europe they speak their language, but they also speak English. Europe is an English-speaking continent. Everyone in Europe speaks English, but they also speak their Norwegian, their Swedish language too, but they speak English over there. They understand English over there. Whereas, like, Africa, most people there don't speak English. The Middle East, most people there don't speak English. South America, most people there don't speak English. But because Amazon's in some countries in South America and releasing in Spanish, they can still watch the movie. People in Mexico can watch a movie in Spanish subtitles. They'll understand the movie. People in Quebec and France can watch it in French subtitles. That way they understand the movie. The people who don't understand English in Quebec or France. I'm sorry? That's my point. Yeah, the battle's about the control, man. That's what the battle and my relationship too. They don't want me getting my cinema all to myself because they're crazy people. Yeah. They don't want me being a billionaire, obviously, but they know the money I make on my book is pocket change compared to how much money they make. But they know with the keys to the kingdom, it's a lot of power. We're having Mariners, they know we have the keys to the kingdom. Hence, we don't have to spend a dime in marketing for our movies. We're going to make billions of our movies merchant game. They don't want me having that kind of power because they're crazy people. Even though they're making their trillions around the world, because they're crazy people, man. I told you, the amount of money made around the world is $460 trillion, and the gates control all that. So you do the math how much money they're making every year. At least they're trillions, right? Maybe 10 trillion. Maybe 50 trillion. Maybe 80 trillion they make every year from the amount of money around the world. They're fucking rich. And they make a big deal over making, I don't know, 16 billion, 40 billion off my book. Because they're crazy people. They're greedy pigs. Yeah. There's no way with you having all that money, hiding your wealth from me. In other words, you don't want me to be part of your rich life. All the evil you did to me in my life, there's no way I'm going to take control of my work after what you did to me. No fucking way. You're not touching my money, man. It's not yours. It's mine. I don't hate you sitting now. Yeah, I'm going to be bold, man. I'm not going to let the gates do me. No fucking way. But they do my significant other. She has a shitty career in Hollywood, yeah. I don't mean to be rude. No offense, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? Your movies that you do are shitty movies. They're all bad movies. Yeah, Ivan, her movies that she does are all shitty movies, yeah. And no one in Hollywood talks about her. You never noticed that? Nobody in Hollywood talks about My Significant Other and her career because she has a shitty career. She's a biggest actor and the doors are locked on her. That's why the gates duped her. I'm not letting them do me, Sarah. I have the fucking keys. Why the fuck would I sell to you when I can market my book myself? I don't need you to market a book for me. I can market it myself. So hence they're stealing from me, yeah. Why? You're fucking my money. You're stealing from me. You're also stealing from me if I sell. You're stealing my money, man, if I sell it to you. Yeah. You're accusing me of the very thing you're being guilty of. It's okay for you to steal, but it's not okay for me to supposedly steal. These are crazy people, yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. Now this has been a joy show with you guys. I might finish season 1 of Game of Thrones, take my walk, and I'm going to watch the finale of Penguin tonight before I go to bed. And tomorrow I work at 8 at Dinty's. Tuesday. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. Some Sarah? Bought myself Pepsi Zero. I have to drink the zero drinks because I'm trying to lose weight, so I can't drink the fatty drinks, right? Yeah. So the gays can't stand you and never be millionaires, yeah. They can't stand our relationship. They envy our relationship, and they envy our wealth. They don't want us to be billionaires. That's why they locked all the doors on us. You know my seminars in Hollywood, the doors are locked on her too. Not fully like me, because she's sold out. They'll let her make some money, but the doors are so locked on her. She's not supposed to be worth $10 million. She's supposed to be worth billions. But even when she sells, the gates won't let her be worth $100 million because they're blinded by their envy and their greed. They're crazy people. That's why we came over the keys. But we could make our billions. But she got duped. I did not get duped. She's stupid, man. Come on. The only successful thing she did was Victorious. But even in Victorious, she got paid shitty money. And the whole world saw Victorious. And yet she was getting paid shitty money for the show. Yeah, because the doors are locked on her. They don't like her. They don't want her being a multi-billionaire. That's why I came with the keys. I'm not stupid. And the book I wrote is mine. It's not yours. I own the rights. I have the keys. I don't sell it to you. Hence, this money is mine. It's not yours. I'm not selling to you. Sarah? I have the keys to the kingdom. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, Ivan wrote an amazing fantasy novel. This book is going to be so fucking popular. The world's going to love his book. He's going to make his billions off that. That's going to piss me off. When he hooks up with this another, because they're both fresh, they now get the genetic perks, the glowing beauty, stay young forever. They don't want us getting those perks too. They have all that. That's why they want me to sell. If I sell, I don't get those perks. If I sold out, I don't get the glowing beauty. Me and my son will not have glowing beauty. And we will not stay young forever. We'll age probably a little bit, but slowly. Yeah, we'll age. Whereas if she's fresh, we get the glowing beauty. And we stay young forever. We're 50, we look like we're like 30 years old. We're 70, we look like we're 30 years old. Yeah, we stay young forever. We look youthful with the glowing beauty, yeah. But the only way for me and her to get glowing beauty is if we're both fresh. We have to both be fresh. Because our body is not meant to be infected. We're supposed to be fresh. Hence why, as long as my significant other sees hell, the relationship won't work. Because she's not connected to me spiritually. If she sees hell, the relationship won't. She'll be crying my arms every night. It won't work. I'm going to share it with the world. It won't work. But the gates are crazy and evil. Yeah, you guys are crazy and evil. You know the relationship won't work. We'll be destroyed. She'll be crying my arms every night, man. Like, every night, like, non-stop crying. Yeah. Because she sees hell. She's supposed to see the light. If the crying to stop, she has to see the light. Otherwise, the crying will never stop. But my sister is a crazy woman. So I'm saying, as long as she sees hell, she's going to keep crying every night, man. All night long, forever, every fucking day of the year. Yeah, she's crazy. So, Sarah? Yes, I'm going to hire a 7-team, 2 secretaries, accountant, lawyer, head of production, and 2 script developers. And I might have 2 assistants to help them out. I might have a 9-team. 1 assistant helps out the 3, the other one helps out the secretaries. With the agents, the world tour, handling the world tour, all that stuff. We pay them, the assistants, like $170,000 a year. $180K a year to assist you guys, maybe. Most likely not. Most likely not my 17. Obviously. Secretaries, I'll pay them. I can pay the secretaries a bit more. I can pay the secretaries a $3 million bonus. That's $1.8 million in their bank. And I'll pay the other guys $5 million bonus. And each movie project, you get a $1 million raise for your bonus, a $100,000 raise for your post-movie bonus, and a $3 million raise for your royalty. For your royalty. Second is I can pay them a $3 million bonus. That's $1.8 million in their bank. With that money, they can buy their cars right away. They can put a down payment on their $3 million house. $3.5 million house. Nowadays, you have to put 10% down payment on a house, right? Sorry, 5%. Let me check. What's the limit? What's the down payment limit in Canada? I don't know how much it is, but I think it's 5% or 10%. What's the down payment limit in British Columbia? Because they're going to be living in Vancouver, right? So every province has a different rule. Yeah, 5%. Oh, so if you buy a house for more than $1 million, you have to put a minimum 20% down payment on a house, which they can afford, obviously. So let's say the secretaries buy a $3.5 million house in Vancouver. What's 20% of 3.5? So if you buy a house for more than $1 million in British Columbia, you have to put a 20% down payment, which the secondaries can afford because they got $1.8 million. $3 million over taxes is $1.8 million. So 20%, let's say, of 3.5. They're probably going to buy a $3.5 million house, right? $5 million. $3.5 million. The secretaries have to put a 70,000. Yeah, they can easily afford it. Easily afford it. Yeah. They got $1 in their bank. And I'll pay them a $1 million yearly salary for xanus. You need to give them a nice bonus because they're only working for the biggest brand in their industry. Give them a nice bonus. $1 million yearly salary, $3 million bonus, $1 million yearly salary for the 4 years, $150K posting bonus, and a rich $6 million in the box office royalties. That's a good deal for them. And the other 3 get $5 million, which is $5 million is what? Is $5 million is $3 million, $3.4 million after taxes. Yeah. $5 million is $3.4 million after taxes. They get their $2 million yearly salary for the 4 years, $250K posting bonus, and a rich $12 million in the box office royalties. That's a massive contract with the 17. I want to raise. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll give you. All right. I'll give you a raise. Don't worry about it, Sam. Remember Transformers: The Age of Extinction? I want to raise. Oh, okay. All right. Pretty soon after me, you might say, we're billionaires or the boss. The team's like, we want to raise. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll give you guys your raise. You get $1 million. The secretaries get a $4 million raise for the secretaries get a $4 million raise. A $1 million raise. They make $4 million for the Great Escape. The other guys make $6 million for the Great Escape. And $6 million is like, I don't know, $3.8 million or something after taxes. 3.6 or 3.8 million after taxes around there. That's a contract, and they get their $50 million for the box office, and $350K for the posting bonus. Secretaries get $250K posting bonus. They get $9 million for the box office for the Great Escape. Massive contract for the team. And the script of the role was a very known hire: Peter Rice, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, the Russo brothers. They're all going to apply, right? Walter Hamada. Walter Hamada's good too, right? For your president of your company, he's good too. They're all going to be saying in their resumes. Those have been crazy. For the president position of my company, yeah, those have been crazy. Yeah, I'd rather work for Ivan than work in fucking Hollywood. Be left behind, yeah. So you and your son are the CEOs. Yeah, me, Mike, and other are the CEOs, and then the script developers are the presidents of the company. So they're the boss, but they answer to us. We're the bigger boss, obviously. Just like Kathy Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilm. Kevin Feige is the president of Marvel. But they answer to Alan Horn and Bob Iger, who are the bigger bosses, the CEOs. Well, Alan Horn's not a CEO. He's a what do you call it? I don't know what he is. But Bob Iger is the CEO. They answer to him. He's the bigger boss in Disney. You see how it works? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, James Gunn, right? But he's working for DC. Chances of him being my president is not high. because he signed on to work for DC, right? Yeah. So I'm saying. And they get to work in a beautiful office environment. And I want the seven teams that work for the big six companies, not television guys. No, I don't have time to look at 1,000 resumes. Only the what? Only the big six companies. That way, me and my son only have to look at maybe 100 resumes. I think Peter Rice, I might choose him, man. Because he was a higher executive at Disney, and I heard he's very smart. He knows what he's doing, so he's good for the company. He's 58 now. By the time I saw Skysis will be in his mid-60s, so by the time he's a little older, but I mean, he can still work for me for 20 years. Or maybe 15 years he can work for me, and he retires when he's 80 or something like that. I don't know. But he's good for my company, too. You can have him and Walter Amada be your presidents of your company. Walter Amada and Peter Rice. That's a good duo, right? Yeah. The presidents of your company. People who have business... The script of it was I want people who have business acumen. But it doesn't hurt to have creative acumen, too. Hence why I might perhaps get someone maybe Peter Rice and maybe Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau's more the creative guy. Peter Rice is more the business guy, but Jon Favreau also has business acumen. He has business experience running the Disney Plus Star Wars shows. Because he's the boss of all that, right? Jon Favreau, right? Yeah. But I heard Kathleen Kennedy's retiring soon. Once he retires, Disney might offer Jon Favreau the president position of Lucasfilm. But if I'm interested in him, he's gonna choose my company over. Yeah, sorry guys. Even though you offer me a lot of money, I'd rather work for Ivan than work in fucking Hollywood and for Lucasfilm. Fuck that. Star Wars is in a mess right now, man. A mess you can't get out of, yeah. And Jon Favreau knows he has financial stability for my company. All I gotta do is just work for Ivan and work my ass off. I get my check. I don't have to worry about his movies losing money, the game losing money, the merch losing money. It's all gonna be profitable. I have the keys to the kingdom. I'm special. I'm saying? You get that announcement, Ivan chose a 17. And the whole was going crazy. Holy shit, Ivan has his own team now. Yeah, I have my own team now. You know, it's in my team. Yeah, my SkySource team. And they're the boss of my company. The 17 is the boss of my company, yeah. But there's levels of power, obviously. All members of the 17 are the boss over all the crewmen. All the supervisors, but there's a hierarchy. Like the presidents are the boss over the 5. Obviously, the 3 are the boss over the secretaries, and the secretaries are the boss over anyone under them. In the crew. So the 3 are the boss over the secretaries, and the 2 script developers, presidents, are the boss over the 5, over the 3 and the secretaries. That's how it works. And they answer to me, my son. We're the boss, the big boss. And now I'm actually boss, man. No one's bossing me around anymore, man. Yeah, Coco Fruity, the bosses me around. Now that I'm king, he's not bossing me around anymore. I'm the boss. No one's bossing me around anymore, yeah. Aisha's bossing me. She's boss too. Yeah. Are you the boss over here another? No, we have equal power. We're both the CEOs. So when she has something to say, I have to listen to her. When I have something to say, she has to listen to me. We're both the boss. I'm not going to do a thing where I'm the boss over her. No, like we have equal power. We're both the bosses of the company. So, sorry, the Sky is an entertainment company, obviously. But we only handle the main things, and then the team handles everything else. Obviously, they're doing more of the dirty work than us, obviously. We're still doing dirty work, but not the kind of work the team's doing. The team's doing dirty work. That's why you have to pay them a lot of money, man. That's why they work hard for you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't hate you, you know. Like, the presidents have to help me handle the budget with the accountant and all, so they have to help me out with all that. And they're the boss over the other five. When these guys tell you to do something, you gotta listen to them, guys. The presidents of my company are the boss over you. I listen to them. And Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson are going to be the big boss. I'm giving them full power over even my 17. So Peter has power even over my 17. He's the boss of the movie, but he knows what he's doing. He's big. And Mel Gibson will be the boss over my 17 do for my movie. The only person they answer to is me and my significant other. We're the big boss. And Peter is the big boss. He's running the whole movie. He's the boss man. Because Peter doesn't like doing movies unless he's in charge. All of Peter's movies that he did, he was the boss. Lord of the Rings, he was the boss. Hobbit, he was the boss. King Kong, he was the boss. You always see Peter, he always has an executive producing credit, and a written credit, and a directing credit. He's the boss. Because the executive producers are the bosses of the movie, pretty much, right? They only answer to the higher executives in the company. But they're the boss over the movie, the executive producers. Hence, like, Peter will be my executive producer, my co-writer, and my director for xanus. Mel Gibson, too. Whoever I choose. Some sound. And Eric, Reza, Haki are the kitchen bosses. They're the boss over the kitchen. But they still answer to my 17 and to me, my 700. We're the boss over them. But they're the boss over the kitchen. Oh, their own section, the kitchen, right? Yeah. Yeah, Reza, Haki, and Eric, you guys are the boss of the kitchen. But don't take advantage of the other guys and make them do everything. I need you to help them out with cleaning and, like, I don't pay a lot of money to slack off. You have to help them out with cleaning sometimes. You don't have to mop. You don't have to sweep. You don't have to, like, you don't have to do that. You can have the other guys do that, but it doesn't hurt to help them out and clean a little bit. And I want you helping them out with prepping food too. Well, no, they don't have to prep food, but like you have to make sure the guys prep the food for breakfast, for dinner, and dessert. You have to prep all that. It's a lot of work, man. So chefs are going to be prepping food. Some chefs are going to be cooking food. It's a lot of work. Some Sarah. I'll pay them a $15,000 bonus. So once I fly my private jet, I fly them to my office. I'll give them a $15,000 signing bonus to help them out. That's enough money to help them out for a good year. That's more than enough money to help them out for a year. 15 grand is a lot of money to help out your family for a year, obviously. And then you have to let the Coco 40 boss know that you can't work there anymore. I don't hate him. I'm saying that now you're going to work for me. And you get your $200,000 for the third year of working. And fourth year, you get another $200,000. And after filming is over, you get a $15,000 bonus. And I'll take you, your family, all your family members on a vacation. Only your immediate family, not your uncles and aunts. No, only your wife and your kids, and that's it. And your kids' kids if their kids have kids. And Eric's family, and you take them on a vacation. And they'll be going with the 17. I'll take the 17 on vacation too. And Peter and Guillermo Toro, their family, I'll take them on vacation too. All my directors, I'll take them on vacation. My 17 and my head chefs. Was the photographers I'm not taking on vacation because they're not full time. They're only full time the fourth year. Samsara. Whereas first year, second year, third year, they're part time people. That's why I'm not taking them on vacation. But the head chefs work full time for me for 2 years straight, and so I'm gonna take them on vacation. Samsara. And Eric has to train Reza and Haki because they're not chefs; they're line cooks. Whereas Eric has chef training. He trained under Alvin, which is one of the best chefs in the world. He trained under him, and he owns a restaurant with him. That's why Eric knows how to make dessert and everything. He was on MasterChef show. He made dessert and everything. He has to train Reza and Haki how to make the dessert. Yeah, you train them, Eric. Okay, Ivan. He trains them, and they become amazing chefs. Like hamburgers and all stuff and pizza. Like Haki worked at Gabriel's Pizza, so he knows how to make pizza. Anyone can make hamburgers. Anyone can make rice, but like the dessert, they don't know how to make that. You have to train them how to make like you're looking at luxury food. You have to train them how to make luxury food. Because my food is not regular food. No, it's luxury food, like high end chef, like chef level like food. As Eric has to train them how to make the food, how to make the food look beautiful. He has to train them all the techniques. He has to train them and all that. The cutting techniques. Yeah, Eric will train the two of them and become amazing chefs. Some Sarah. Resident told me, yeah, I'm gonna work much harder for you than fucking the Coco Footy boss, Coco Footy Ivan. Are you kidding me, man? You paid me way more money, man. I was making nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Reza told me he makes $1,200 to $1,300 working at Coco Footy. That's like $45,000 a year he's making there. Not bad money, but life must be tough for him with his family, right? It must be a little tough. He has to pay his apartment bill, his car bill, his gas. He told me his wife's not working, so life must be pretty tough for him. Obviously. But he has a nice apartment. Hacky has a nice... They're not poor, but they're not rich either, right? They're doing okay. They have... Like, Hacky has a very nice... Even though he lives in an apartment, he has a very nice apartment. I went to his house. It's a high-end apartment. But, like, he can't afford to live in a house because he's not making enough money, obviously. But now that he made his $430,000 for 2 years of work, now we can afford to buy a $500,000 house in Gatineau, Elmer, Hull, yeah. You can get his nice cars, like his $40,000 Mercedes Benz, $60,000 Mercedes Benz, like nice fucking cars they're gonna get. Mazda, Infiniti, Genesis, GMC. It's guaranteed they're going to get the high-end cars. They're probably going to get the Mercedes Benzes and the BMWs that kind of so like nice $50,000 cars. They can afford it. Either pay it off, or they finance it. They pay the money. But if you make $40,000 after taxes for 2 years of work, you can easily buy like 2 nice cars for like $40,000 each. Pay it off, or you finance it. And you still have money to pay your bills put a down payment on your house and pay your bills for a couple more years until I call you for the Great Escape, some center. Tony, I'll pay him $100K for the 3rd year and $100K for the 4th year. He's the boss of the dishwashers. Tony. Some center. I'll pay him his $100,000, which is $63,000 for taxes. So Tony's making $126,000 for 2 years of work in his bank after taxes. Easily buy a nice $300,000, $400,000 house. Yeah, because for houses under $500,000. You only have to put a 5% down payment on it. So if he buys a $400,000 house, Tony, he only has to put a $20,000 down payment on his house, which he could afford. And he can easily buy a nice car for himself, like a GMC, a nice car, a nice truck or something like that. He might want to buy a truck or a GMC. He can easily afford it. Yeah. He's rich now, yeah. He's rich for an average person. I changed his life. He's like, thank you, Ivan, man. You changed my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I never in my life, I never thought I'd ever make this kind of money. Yeah, he's all happy, Tony, and he gets to drug up my party or my house, yeah. And so after Zayden's, you know what I'm saying, Tony, Eric, Reza, Hacky are going to beg their asses off. Ivan, please, man, resign me. I want to be your next movie. Don't worry about guys. I'll resign you. Thank you, Ivan. They know they're never going to make his money or else, man. Especially Tony. Tony knows he'll never make 100K as a dishwasher. No dishwasher makes 100K in this world. Nah, man. The max you're going to make is maybe 40K being a dishwasher. Yeah. And Tony will let the Coco Footy boss know, yeah, sorry, boss. I got another job. I can't work here anymore. You know what I'm saying? He leaves Coco Footy, comes work for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's actually funny. I'm gonna film this too. You're gonna see me signing Tony, Eric, Reza Haki. You're gonna see the documentary. I'm gonna film that. They're in my office. They fly. The doc team goes to Gatineau, and they film them at their apartments. They're about to leave. They say bye to their kids. I'll fly their wives with them in the jet. That way their wives can party up in my house. I'm not gonna sign their wives. The wives will be working for me, but I'm gonna have them fly with them. But they won't be in the room for the contract. Whenever I call Eric, Reza Haki to sign their contracts in my office, their wives have to stay in the foyer, in the foyer, sitting out on the couch, and I send those 3 guys in, and they sign their contracts, and I'll send Tony, and he signs his contract. So Sarah, and after that, I do a nice party with my 7 team in my $600 million house, man, my fucking high-end house. A nice party. Tony will get drunk with me and my 17, but Reza, Haki don't drink. Eric drinks, I believe, but Reza and Haki don't drink. They're Muslim. They don't drink. So, okay, if you don't drink, you want me to buy you non-alcoholic drink, or you want to just drink like Coke, Pepsi, and like you can just drink your Coke, your Pepsi, your 7-Up, and you can have a good time with me at the party. If you want to smoke cigars, you can smoke cigars too. I can have shisha for them. If you don't want to smoke cigars, I can buy shisha. You can smoke shisha if you want. If you don't want to smoke cigars at my party. But they don't smoke. But they might smoke a cigar. I'll smoke a cigar with you, but they're not going to drink though. They don't drink, man. But they can still have a good time at the party, dance with their wives. They can drink their Pepsi, their 7-Up. I'm saying they don't have to drink. Good for you you don't drink anyways. Drinking is not good for you, right? So good for you that you're not drinking right now. John, please. Don't worry about it, guys. I will, man. I'm saying. That's a gift word. I'm not giving you word. If I asked you for word, you wouldn't give me word either. I'm not giving you word. Yeah, I'm not going to give word, obviously. No address, please, man. Like, I'm not king around, man. Can you help me out here, man? Can you please give a good word to the team boy, man? Please. Don't worry about it, guys. I will, man. Don't worry about it. I'm saying he doesn't give word. I'm not giving you word. If I asked you for word, you wouldn't give me word either. So I'm not giving you word. It's not going to give word, obviously. It's been crazy for everything in Hollywood, man. Something crazy, man. Look at something crazy. All the act was never with them, man. The Zane stars, yeah, it's been crazy. But none of them are going to give word. Because they're all selfish. Some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. So your house will be so high end. Yeah, my house is so luxury that even the Hollywood actors, the rich ones, feel like shit. They can't afford a house like that, man. And they own like 10, 15, $20 million houses, which is fucking high tech, but it's not $600 million. $600 million is so high tech where everything is pimped out, everything. Like that Incredibles clip I showed you. Except better than that. That house in Incredibles 2 is probably maybe $300 million. $350 maybe. $250 maybe. Mine's $600 million. 500 or 600, that's how much money I make. If I make 10, I'll put 500 million towards the house. But even $500 million is like is high tech, man. But $600 million is even more high tech. Ivan, what if you make more than 20 billion? I'll put $1 billion towards my house. The more money I make, the more money. Let's say I make something crazy like 25 billion off the book. I'll put $1 billion towards my house, and that's like Incredibles 1 with the island and everything. That's fucking high tech. I'll put $1 billion towards my house if I make like 20 plus billion off the book. If I make 25, I can put, yeah, hey sweetie, you want to put $1 billion towards our house? Sure, Ivan. It's completely, that's like something revolutionary, $1 billion. Even $600 million is revolutionary. I'm most likely going to make my maybe 12, 13, 14 billion around there. I'll put $600 million towards my house. And I'll have limo services for them, everything. It's make fucking that much. I'll show you that Incredibles clip again, guys. That way you guys can know how much my car will be, man. The guy's a billionaire. He owns a fucking high-end house. Yeah. I'll show you this clip again, guys.
Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy.
It's a good song, huh?
Mr. Dever, it's
yeah.
wonderful.
Here's some of that for my company, guys.
Generous.
Nonsense.
Here's some of that for me and my significant other.
We're partners
We're
now.
boss.
Can't have my partners living in a motel.
Limo services, yeah.
House? Is it a house?
It's my house. I have several. I'm not using that one. Stay as long as you need.
A nice house with
I
that
don't know
guy.
what to say.
How about thanks?
This is our new house.
Hey, easy, Tiger.
It's being loaned to us. This is homey.
And look at this place. Dever bought it from an eccentric billionaire who
Yeah,
liked
nice
to
house
come
with
and
that,
go
guys.
without being seen, so the house has multiple hidden exits.
Good thing we won't stand out. We don't want to attract any unnecessary attention. It's got a big yard.
Isn't this a bit much?
We're a forest.
Would you rather be at the motel?
What exactly is Mom's new job?
The important thing is we're out of the motel.
I like Mom's new job.
Yeah, picture some of that from my house, bro. The floor moves, moving couches. Yeah.
Well, check out the water features.
Wicked cool.
Dad, stop it! No, Dad!
Yeah, man. So better than that. This house here is probably maybe $250 million around there. Mine's $600 million, guys. Perhaps I might even put even more. Depends on what I make on my book, obviously. If I make more than 20, I'm gonna put $1 billion towards my house. Whereas I'm gonna pimp it out even more. I'm most likely gonna make maybe 13, 14, 15, $60 billion. Put $600 towards my house. And it's complete pimped out. I'm gonna build it. I don't want to buy an existing house. No, I want to build it the way I want it. My sister was like, yeah, Ivan, let's build it. Yeah, we buy the land, we build it the way we want it with our indoor pool, our private IMAX room. Whereas if you buy an existing house, it may not be the way you want it. If you want it to be the way you want it, you have to renovate it. I'd rather build my house brand new, from scratch. Buy the land, you build the house. Buy the land for the studio lot, you build your Grand Turismo beautiful studio lot for your company. Sir? Yeah. That's why my sister cries, man. But she's crazy, man. She doesn't want to miss out on this, man. She's a crazy woman, yeah. She wants to see a life, she loves me, she wants to be with me. Same time, she has professional goals, too. She wants to be a A-list movie star with me, start at Maslow with me, be featured in magazine with me. She wants to build that dream house with me, fly in a private jets with me, the yachts, travel around the world, stay at the best suites, all that stuff. She wants to do all that, man. Travel with me, get the nice clothes, get the nice cars. She's crazy, man, yeah. She's a crazy woman, yeah, man. She knows she got duped by the gates. So even though she's living the rich life, she's not living the multi-millionaire life, right? She's not a multi-billionaire. She's a multi-millionaire, but she's not a multi-billionaire. She probably has a few million in her bank, might say another. So she's rich, but she's not a multi-billionaire, you know what I'm saying? That's my point. My house is so top notch that it will take me and my significant other getting used to it. Obviously, because that is so high tech. It's gonna take me a good maybe year to like 2 years to get used to living the multi-billionaire life, because I've been poor my whole life. And my significant other, even though she was rich, she doesn't know what it's like to be a multi-billionaire. And the house is so high tech, it's gonna take me a while to get used to it, because everything in my house is pivoted. Automatic doors. Yeah, I want all my doors to be automatic in my house. Okay, Ivan. The garage door, like that Incredibles 1 clip in the island, it's like an automatic door that opens. A luxury glass. I want a glass luxury elevator with a GPS going up, 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor. Enjoy your beautiful house. And the GPS talks. You want GPS in your house, Ivan? Yeah, I want GPS too that talks. Okay, Ivan. And everything in it's pimped out. Yeah, my house. It's crazy. I know Zane stars get the party up there. My head chefs get the party up there. My 17 get the party up there. Was the crewman... the only crewmen who are going to party up in my house are like Weta Workshop, maybe the costume designers and math. No, those guys I might party up in my yacht, because I'll be signing them towards the end of first year, so it'll be fall. Those guys I might party up my yacht. The 17 and all, I'm going to party up my house. The photographers, doc team, party up my house. Web designer, graphic designers, head chefs get a party at my house. Peter, Guillermo Toro, or Mel Gibson to get a party at my house. Yeah, man. But partying up in a yacht's even cooler than partying up in my house. Even though my house is more high end, more high tech than my yacht, partying up in a yacht is cooler than partying up in a house. That's my point. The yacht party will be fun, man. You drive in the ocean, it's nighttime, and you have a party in the middle of the ocean. That's fucking cool. Yeah, man. Partying up in a yacht. I'm sorry? Oh, I work at 8 tomorrow at Dinty's. I need the money. I'm making pretty good money there on Dinty's part-time. Yeah, almost. I'm making about $400 just working twice a week there, so that helps me out a lot. But I make more at Coco Frutti because I work there more, obviously. But now I only work 3 days at Coco Frutti. I used to be 4 or 5 days a week. Now I'm 3 days, and I work twice at Dinty's. I don't know how much you make working both jobs. I make about like 900 working both jobs. 900, 950 with both jobs. Sometimes even 1,000, but most likely around 900 I make for both jobs. But I blow my money, man. I'm super with my money. Fucking poor, man. I'm a son of God. I'm working dishwashing, working for all these bosses who are small compared to me, and I have to listen to them. Yeah. Yeah, because even though that Coco Frutti boss is a boss over me for Coco Frutti, because I work for him, I'm much bigger than him. He's small compared to me, man. He's puny compared to me. I'm not supposed to be working for those guys. I'm supposed to be successful, multi-billionaire, but the Gates betrayed me. That's why I came with the keys. And when I'm king, no one is bossing me around anymore. No one's gonna treat me like shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna yell at me anymore. I'm the boss now. Rez and Hacky are no longer gonna boss me around anymore when I'm king. You may boss me around now at Coco Frutti. When I'm king, you're no longer bossing me around because I'm the one paying your fucking Zell. Yeah, we can't boss Ivan around anymore. We can't take advantage of him anymore because Ivan's the boss of his company, And then he's paying us our rich salary. Yes, I'm paying you rich salary. Because of me, you're living this rich life, and you have to listen to me. I'm the boss over you now, yeah. But you're the boss over the kitchen. If there was a problem in the kitchen, you have Eric Rezahaki handle it. Unless it's something big, it'll get my attention. But you guys are going to handle the kitchen stuff. I don't even have time to focus on I'm the movie star for Xanus. That's how boss I am. If it's something really big, just let my team know, and they'll handle it. Or if it's something really, really big, the team might let me know and I handle it. But me and my scenario are so boss, we don't even handle this, all the stuff going on in the crew. We don't even handle that because we have the supervisors who handle their sections. The head chefs handle their kitchen, and we're the movie stars for Xanus. Yeah, we're fucking boss. Yeah, we signed that master deal with Amazon, that 80-20 deal for the box set and the Blu-ray movie and the 4K movie and the merch. We're boss, yeah. Yeah, I remember when Ivan, when he was a poor dishwasher at Hobo Foodie, and now he's a movie star. And he's the boss of his fucking big company. Yeah, I'm a movie star now. Yeah, look at Ivan. Resident Hacking Eric and Tony are going to see the behind the scenes and everything, right? The cameras, the technology. Holy shit, Ivan's a movie star now. And we're working for him. He's paying us our salary. Yes, I'm paying you your fucking salary. That's why you got to listen to me. I'm the boss over you now, yeah. You're not the boss of me anymore. Sorry. Give me a sec, guys. I have to go take a leak. I'll be back in a sec. Don't hate me, son. Skip the video. We don't want to wait. Alright, I'm back, guys. I had to take a leak. Because I drank that Pepsi Zero, right? So it made me take a leak, right? Yeah, man, me and my son are gonna be boss, man. We're going to be boss. And that's why those Zane hackers are going to beg, but they're not good for the great state of Keanu Reeves. Yeah, you can shed tears and beg all you want. You're not good for the great state of Keanu Reeves. I'm saying that. You have to give other actors in Hollywood an opportunity. You can't be selfish. So, Sarah. That's why my son are gonna be living life, because every day, like all during the week when we work, even when we work on the movie project behind the scenes, we feel on top of the world because we feel like we're in a movie because the doc team's constantly filming us. Wherever we do, yeah, Peter, they're filming us, yeah. And so we're having a blast working, and it makes the experience more fun. As we're having a blast, we know the documentary will be amazing once the whole world watches it. Yeah, the behind the scenes. You're going to see a glimpse of our lavish life, the jets, the interior of the jet when the actors fly to sign the contracts, the head chefs, 17. You're going to see our offices, you're going to see our boardroom, you're going to see our house when we're in our house. You see me, I'm going over the script at nighttime before bed with my significant other, and the docking films that, yeah. When we go out to dinner sometimes, when we go out to lunch on our break, docting's filming all that. Peter in his hotel room, Mel in his hotel room. But yeah, sick documentary. Or you call it, Ivan. I'll call it the Last Horvathanians documentary. Or Last Horvathanians behind the scenes. Behind the scenes of the Last Horvathanians. I'll call it that, something like that. The documentary. Something simple, a simple title. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. You're looking at demons, guys. Let me show you that picture again, guys. Because I don't want all the wolves looking the same. I want different looks. You have the Aratat look. Some look a bit like Aratat. Some look like this. You have different looks for the wolves or demons. I took a picture of this at Coco Frutti on, I think it was last Friday. Yeah, last Friday I took a picture. Yeah, look at demons like that, guys. Look at that. They're demons. Yeah, I'm going to keep this picture. I'm going to show you how I'll leave these pictures that way they know. Guys, I want you to make the beings as scary as they can possibly be. Okay, Ivan. And they make demons and devils, yeah. And you apply all that money towards the mask, the prosthetic mask, and the special effects. You're looking at demons. Hence why Zanes will have crazy worldwide buzz. It will blow Avengers, Star Wars out of the water. Yeah. Worldwide fame all over Europe, North America, Mexico, China, Japan. Even people in China are going crazy. Because Amazon's in China, right? Yeah, I'll say is Amazon. Amazon is in China. And that's why they're a good company to partner with it, because they have worldwide distribution. Hence why I'm giving them my 20%. Is Amazon in China? Yeah, they're in China. Amazon continues to offer limited services in China, like Amazon Prime, but without the on-demand video benefits. Customers can still enter the web page Amazon CN, but can only access products imported from Amazon sites located overseas. This includes the US, UK, Germany, Japan. Okay. So they're... Yeah, Amazon's in China. But they have limited services, but they're still in China, right? Yeah. But they said people in China could still purchase stuff from Amazon in Japan. So if Amazon's not in a certain country, the customers can still purchase the movie but from another site. But it'll cost them a bit more. It might cost them less or more based off the rates. Obviously. But Amazon's worldwide. Is Amazon in Japan? In Japan. Yes, Amazon's in Japan. Yeah. The Japanese version of Amazon, the famous e-commerce site, offers many exclusive products only available in Japan. Yeah, Amazon's in Japan. They're in China. They're in China, but they're a little bit more limited, but they're still in China. And they said other customers can purchase... The Chinese can purchase stuff for xanus on the Japanese website. So they have worldwide distribution, Amazon. They're a good company to partner with. They're in most of the major countries in Europe. They're in Canada, they're in US, they're in Mexico, they're in China, they're in Japan, they're in South Korea, North Korea, they're in New Zealand, they're in Australia, they're all over the world. The only country in Africa they're in is South Africa. All the other countries are not in Africa. The Middle East are not in the Middle East, and they're in some countries in South America. So the main bulk of the customers is Europe, North America, Mexico, China, Japan, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, those places. Those are the major places, and some countries in South America. For those who don't have access, I'm sorry. You want people to say, we don't hate them. It's not my problem, right? Yeah. Don't hate them, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. My box set I'll sell for $110 to $120. Probably $120, that way I make more money. $119.99 I sell the box set for. And then my merch will be expensive too. Everything in my company is expensive. My box set's expensive. Costing $120, that's pretty pricey for an average person. They can afford it. And the paper posters might be $200 for 6 and 5L mugs. And the frame ones might be $350, $400. $400 maybe. And then the custom made clothing might be anywhere from $80 to maybe $200, $300. Some are $80, some are $100, some are $120, some are $150, some are $200 for the custom made clothing. And the weapons will range anywhere from maybe $300 to $1,200. $800 for one weapon. They're expensive. And the hot toys are gonna range from like $300 to like even $1,000. The hot toys are expensive. $400, $500, $600. So yeah. The only bundled deal is the posters. The posters is the main merch. So the bundled deal with the posters and the L mugs, that's a bundled deal. You pay your $200, $400 for that, for the frame ones or paper ones. And then the weapons and the costumes and everything, and the boots and everything, that's all side merch. You can buy one item at a time. It's not bundled. I'm going to have a bundle deal for the entire merch for like, I don't know, like 14, 15 grand. That's for the rich people out there who want to buy the whole merch. You give them a deal. You get the entire merch for $14,000, $15,000. Some Sarah? Tell Amazon the way you know. Yeah, this deal's for the rich guys, for the celebrities and all them. You can give them a deal. They get the whole merch for $14,000, $15,000, $60,000. They get the entire merch. 16 grand. 13, 14, 15, 16 grand for the entire merch. It's a deal. And the Hollywood celebrities can easily afford it. That's chump change because they have millions in their account. If you have millions in your account, 16 grand is pocket change. It's nothing. They can easily afford to. Most celebrities probably are going to buy the whole thing. Yeah, I'll just purchase the whole merch for $16,000. And they purchase the whole merch, yeah. Pocket change, you have millions in your account, right? Yes, pocket change. Whereas the average can't afford that. That's for the rich. The upper class who make a couple $100,000, or the multimillionaires or the multi-billionaires. That deals for those guys. Whereas the average is more for the one item at a time. One item, you can buy one hot toy, buy one clothing, buy your posters, and that's it. But there's some average people who might blow their savings on my merch. I recommend you don't do that. If you want to blow your savings on my merch, be my guest. You're being sued with your money. Yeah. Some Sarah? What do you think will be number one, Ivan? The movie, merch, or game? It's either going to be the movie or the game. The game is going to do more than the merch. Guaranteed. I think. But the merch might be number one, too. Merchandise is very, 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 very popular. But more people are going to be more hyped about the game than the merch, right? Merch is it's nice to rock merch, but it's not as cool as playing a game. The game might be number one. That might be number one, the game. But I think it's going to be the movie. I think the movie will do the most. Because it's the movie, right? I think the movie will do the most. And second, the game, and the merch will do the least. Or the merch might beat the movie, the game might beat the movie. I don't know. We'll see what happens, obviously. All I know is they're all going to make a lot of money. They're all going to make their billions in profit. And me and my son, we take 80. Amazon takes 20% of the pie, of the profits, for the merch and for the movie. But Amazon will own. So you got the announcement. Ivan and another signed a deal with Amazon distribution, and Amazon now owns the distribution rights to the merchandise brand for Skiv Source and the movie brand. The distribution rights is theirs. Only they can distribute my movie, but they don't own my brand. I'm gonna put that in a contract. We own the brand. You just own the distribution rights. That's the deal. What about 70-30? I'm like, no. You're not getting more than 20%. I take 80, you take 20. That's the deal. You don't even have to market my fucking merch or movies. It's all done for you with our keys. And so I gave you a good deal. Amazon doesn't have to spend a dime on marketing. I upload the link on my website. The world will know I have the keys for the merchandise and for the movie, the Bork and Brew box set. And the game I'll put in use. The game is now available on PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, and now the fans can purchase the game online on Xbox and PlayStation. They can play my game. And also watch Rabbi's walking on my website. So I'm saying, sign me up, fan. Was saying Rabbi's all excited. Yeah. Excited him, saying. So how it would be like when you purchase the, I can show you what I'm talking about. So you have my website, and you have like a picture, this nice picture of the box set. Oh, that's not what. Yeah, you see this? Yeah. Yeah, you see this? You have this like link. It links and you see the Amazon thing and it takes you to Amazon. So be on my website, the 4K box set and the merch, and you see the Amazon link and then you click on it and it links you to the Amazon site. So I'm saying that's where you purchase the movie and the merchandise. Whereas the game, you have to purchase it on Xbox store. Because my game most likely will be online. It will not be. I might not even have a physical copy for my game. I'll just have it on PlayStation Store or Xbox Store in the system, and you purchase the game there. And I'll let you know when the game's available, and you can go online and you pay your, I don't know, $80, $100 for the game. I'll sell my games for like, I don't know, $100. And after that, I bring the price down. But sell it for maybe $80 is good for the game. For the game, I have two choices. I pay Xbox and PlayStation, Microsoft and Sony a fee to put my game in their store for Xbox and PlayStation, or I don't pay them a fee at all, and I do profit sharing. They take 5%, I take 95% of the money. I'm not going any higher than 5% for them. They get a nice 5% for displaying my game on their store for PlayStation and Xbox, and I take 95% of the money for the game. Don't hate him, yeah. That's my deal. Ivan, you're more greedier with the game. Yeah, because the game might be number one. That's why I'm greedier with the game. The game might be number one, guys. It might beat out my movie and my merch. The game. It's going to be popular. This heinous game, okay? Yeah. It's going to be very popular. The Great Escape game will be popular, too. I think the Great Escape game might even beat the movie. The game's going to be an amazing game. Like, I'm in New York, looking at a sick game. Unreal Engine 5, car chases, looking at a sick game, man. That's a Rob we hype about. Yo, I can't wait to play that Great Escape game. Sign me up, fam. No, saying he's all excited. Yeah, man, company's gonna beat out Hollywood, man. It's gonna be top notch. Yeah, man. Yeah. John, please. Don't worry about it. I will, man. He doesn't give words. It's actually funny. Yeah. John, man, you're fucking lucky, man. You get your this amazing story. Everything them demons is like $1.5 million budget movie. You're gonna experience that fame with Ivan and another. You're fucking lucky, John. We're all left behind in Hollywood. Yeah. Hollywood actors are gonna feel like shit. They're gonna envy the A stars because they're lucky. Because they're left behind in Hollywood. Because their movies are all side attention now, man. The whole world's making excited for the Zane's movie. They're going crazy in that movie. But you gotta wait like 5 years. But I'm gonna release the game before the movie. The game I'm gonna release before the movie, and the merchandise I'm gonna release before the movie. And the documentary for pre-production. Post-production I might actually release before the movie gets released too. I have it released on time before the movie gets released. You see the whole documentary first before you watch the movie. Most people release behind the scenes after the movie. I prefer before. That way it builds excitement for the actual movie. Release the game to build excitement for the movie, the merchandise. The merchandise I'll be releasing first. A couple months after production, I'll be releasing the merch. And I'm going to release a documentary sometime during the 4th year. Because it'll only take the team maybe like a month and a half to edit the doc. It won't take that long. Maybe a month. The documentary doesn't have as much special effects, so it won't take that long. It'll take maybe a month to edit it, so I can release pre-production and production and even post-production before the movie gets released, and I'll release the game before the movie gets released to build excitement for the fans. And the movie gets released last. Yeah. Some Sarah? The only thing that'll be after the movie will be the red carpet event. I'm also going to be releasing a the red carpet event documentary too. I'm going to film that too, but that gets released after the movie. And you have a lot of things to be excited for, man. You have the George Lucas documentary, the reaction. You have the trailers of the documentary, the trailers of the game, the trailers of the movie. You have the merchandise that's released after the movie, a couple months after the movie, after production. Then you have pre-production documentary, production documentary, and post-production documentary before the movie gets released. You also have the game, and you have the movie, and after the movie, you also have the red carpet event video, which is going to be like a 1.5 hour video. You have a lot of things to be excited for my company. It's crazy, yeah. The red carpet one has to be after the movie because I'm doing red carpet on the very day that the movie gets released. So that's released after the movie gets released. But everything else is released before. I'm gonna tell you guys, look, I want the game and the whole documentary to be released before the movie. That way you build it's exciting for the fans. What I'm doing. And so my Call Me Top Notch with Brent Hollywood. Yeah, man. Anyways, guys, I talked for an hour and 23 minutes. This is Ivan O'Mara. I'm signing out. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'm going to upload this video, take my shower, and enjoy it with you guys. This is Ivan O'Mara. I'm signing out. Peace, guys. Talk to you soon.